Hi, I'm Kumar Sangakkara and you're watching
the newest and hottest cricket simulation podcast on the World Wide Web, FTP Weekly, with your host, Leon.
Good morning,
Stuart.
afternoon and evening, FTPers. My name is Leon Stuart and welcome to FTP Weekly, the only show on the internet that has not mentioned Joan Rivers' death. Well, we were the only show not to have mentioned Joan Rivers' death. Anyway, moving on, and we have a great show for you today, everyone. Firstly, I want to get straight into the Champions of Community tournament. We've had registrations open for nearly a week now, and we've had a massive reception. Last time I checked, there were only 19 spots left. We're having a 64 team cap. And like I said last week, this is a huge tournament for guys that aren't the best in the world, because they can challenge teams on their terms, not on the other team's terms. So get on board with that. Hopefully we see a full list of members. Now, moving straight on, I want to talk about the World Cups. There are the Senior One Day World Cups and Under 19 T20 World Cups, which I am a part of. There's been plenty of banter, especially with the Under 19s Division 2 Group 1, where myself, Arpit, Sayed have active roles in those teams, and Glenn Muscat's been doing odds on the Under 19 World Cup. So if you'd like to be in Glenn's little betting ring game, I don't know what he's calling it for now. We'll call it Glenn's World Cup Betting Extravaganza. Who knows? It might catch on, it might not. FTP Weekly was only meant to be a one-show name, and it stuck around. So if you want to join Glenn's World Cup Betting Extravaganza, message him, talk to him, belt his door down and wake him up. Remember, he's an old man, so he'll be sleeping between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Australian time, if you'd wish to do something like that. But I'm not responsible if he throws that focaccia thingamajig computer at you in response. Message him, like I said, he'll give you the odds and he'll take your bets. Now, moving on, I've been trying to come up with a couple of jokes today, probably not very funny. Another man who's not very funny is Dum Phing. Unfortunately, he thinks he is, so he's here again this week. Ladies and gentlemen, self-proclaimed comedy with Dum Phing. Yes, hello Leon, Dum Phing here. How are you today? I don't care how you are, you always abuse me. You get lost and I do the show. So, first joke I have for you today, people. Jumper cable, walk into a bar. Bartender says, okay, I serve you, but do not start anything. His first joke, okay. Leon's gone, so I can tell jokes, no worries. Dyslexic man walks into a bra. Get it? Instead of bra, he walk into bar. Haha. Very funny. Hope you enjoy. Another bar joke. Man walk into bar with slab of asphalt under his arm and says, beer please, and one for the road. That's 3 jokes and Leon's still gone, so I tell you a couple more. So first one here. Blonde is on the top of a hill, a grass hill, rowing boat, and another blonde walk past and says, blondes like you give us bad name. I ought to come out there and kick your ass. So the blonde rowing the boat says, why don't you do that then? And she says, because I can't swim. Sorry, Dum Phing, I just come back and that was actually a good one, mate. I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more joke today. Oh, thank you so much, Leon. You won't regret this. I'm sure I will, but go on. You stupid bastard gay. Anyway, I tell you last joke. This woman walk into Bunnings with 2 children, and she very, very big, very fat, very ugly. No one to look at her. She more uglier than me, and I'm very ugly. Don't worry about that. So this big, fat, ugly woman walks into Bunnings with 2 kids, and the door greeter at Bunnings, because Bunnings has a door greeter, say hello, welcome. He sees these 2 kids he think are twins, and she's yelling at these kids, no, you don't throw that, put that back down. You walk with me. Don't yell, don't scream, wah, 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 yelling like big evil woman. So the door greeter says, hello, madam. You have beautiful children. And she goes, oh. And he goes, you have beautiful twins. And she goes, they're not twins. They're 2 years apart. Why would you think they're twins? And he says, because I didn't think there was a man stupid enough to fuck you twice. Ha 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 ha. Dumb thing, that's a bit rude, mate. You can't say that on FTP Weekly. But you can, because it's my show. Ladies and gentlemen, Dum Phing, thank you very much. Now, from one international superstar to an international businessman, I was going to interview Mr. Selfless Promotion Arpit Agarwal, but he pulled out because he's too busy with the World Cup to worry about FTP Weekly. Thanks very much, former assistant. But we have got a more than suitable replacement. This guy is probably the most talked about guy on the whole of the FTP Facebook group, and I'm not kidding when I say that. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my special guest, Mr. Dilma. Oh yes, hello Leon, how are you today? I'm very good, Mr. Dilma, how are you? Oh yes, I am very good, thank you. And I agreed to do this interview so that I wouldn't sue you over the slave labour claims. Oh, of course, I'm very sorry about that, Mr. Dilma. See, I have to sincerely apologise to you because when I heard you first were going to take over the Molten Saints, as much as I love Salman Lagari, I didn't think there was much you could actually do for them. But you've actually turned them around into a powerhouse team in Pakistan. So congratulations, and they've actually got a second team from your funding. Oh yes, you should try following the Molten Saints because I am backing them 100% with my own finances from my magnificent range of Dilma tea, which I've now got a new range called Spicy Pepper range of Dilma tea. Oh well, that sounds very nice, but I just want to say, with the World Cup going, are you supporting Pakistan in the World Cup? Yes, I am supporting Pakistan, and I'm sure that the boys up in this Pakistan seniors can bring us home the title. But are you Sri Lankan? Well, yes, I was born in Sri Lanka, and I grow my tea, single origin Ceylon 100% tea in Sri Lanka. Please do try it. But I am now backing Pakistan because I want to lift the spirit of cricket over there through my tea. Okay, so how does you lift the spirit of cricket through your tea? Oh, it was very simple. You see, Pakistan, India have been fighting so much, but Sri Lanka, we don't fight because we drink 100% single origin Ceylon tea, and that calms us down. But the Indians and Pakistanis are drinking coffee, and it wiles them up so much that they want to throw nuclear war at each other. So what I am doing is spreading the message of peace and love through my beautiful range of tea, which we have just through in this conversation, have now a special blend called FTP tea, which you drink every time you miss a player through a sniper and it calms you down. Leon, please do try it. Okay, I will try it, Mr. Dilma. So what you're saying is that you're trying to spread the message of peace and love through tea and not trying to make money. No, I'm definitely not in this to make money. I believe in my product, that it's the #1 tea worldwide. And if you're not satisfied, then we give you your money back. So please do try it. That's fair enough, Mr. Dilma, but are you telling me you're not making any money? Well, of course I am making a little bit of money, but it's more about the message that I'm bringing to the communities of not just Southeast Asia, but now I'm bringing it to the whole world, and that's through the exposure that the Molten Saints have given me. So please do try my tea. So when you say a little bit of money, you earned 1.4 billion last year. Yes, I did earn 1.4 billion, but a lot of that money will be reinvested into community projects like helping homeless children become Molten Saints superstars. So you're basically becoming a youth farm. Oh, no, please do not say this. I am just trying to give hope to these kids. by making them play for Molten saying, no, you don't understand, and I don't like it when you attack me like this. I have 17 lawyers that will sue you and your show for everything it's worth. Well, Mr. Dilma, if you're going to threaten me with a lawsuit, that's fine. You go get your 17 lawyers and sue me for the 32 cents this show is worth. We're cutting the feed. Thank you very much, Mr. Dilma, for that less than riveting interview. Now, before we go, while this show is still on the air, we're going to do Supuns' favourite segment, If Only I Could Swing. So, if only I could swing this week. Well, I had some options. I could have swung at the Indian community for continually trashing the Facebook group for supposedly putting Raghav and Arpit in control of the Indian senior and under-19 teams, respectfully. I could have swung at all the people saying Joan Rivers was their inspiration, but only weeks prior when bad-mouthing her for her language in her comedic routine. But I'm not going to do this. This swing is personal. And the swing is at... I don't know who this person is, so I'm just going to name them the disliker. The reason why I'm calling them the disliker is that every time I upload FTP Weekly on YouTube, they dislike it, which is fine. You like it, you dislike it, whatever. But I've always asked for feedback on my show, and I've always asked for ways I can improve it. And this coward, this Mr. Disliker, I'm changing his name, sorry. His first name's Diz, and his last name's Liker. So Mr. Liker is going on disliking my YouTube show, and then he doesn't say anything on the page or anything. I'm trying to get feedback, guys. If you don't like parts of the show, if you don't like what I'm doing, tell me, let me know. But be open and honest. Don't be like Diz and just dislike the page for the hell of it. It's just stupid, it's ignorant, and I would love the person to come on and say, I apologise, Leon, for disliking your show without feedback, but I know you're not going to do it. You're just going to dislike this show, and this week you have the right to dislike this show. But Mr. Liker, grow a set of testicles. Unless Candace is you, then man up and grow a set. Which I know it's not you, Candace. I'm just saying that because you're female. And tell me why you're not liking the show. Very simple. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm off. So long.